drive you call. Pick up on none of you call. In the parking lot in Tucson. Are you with me? In the center with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. Looking up, you get a move on. Like you haul, and I know we need to go slow, but we could go faster. Maybe the password. Slide city, you know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly. Happy nice things. Slide for me, other man tryna get in the bed. So I'ma get first instead. I know it's gonna make you bad. What would I do? Falling in love, you babe. What would I do?
Hey y'all, it is Simply Jada back with another video. I wanted to touch base with y'all really quick before I got this vlog started. It's really just gonna consist of like what I'm doing this weekend and some girl talk, some makeup. I'm not redoing my hair because I don't think I'm gonna go to work this Friday coming up, so the braid's just gonna have to do what it's gonna do. And yeah, so let's just get into what this vlog. Let's see what it has in store. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. Mwah. Chat, I'm back, chat. So right now I'm about to put my wings in the air fryer because they didn't cook them all the way. They didn't cook my wings all the way. So I'm about to put them in the air fryer on like 350 for I reckon 10 minutes. I put the plastic in there with it because my air fryer not clean and I'm not about to clean it. So let's hope it don't catch on fire. We're gonna put that in there for 10 minutes or until I smell something burning, and I'll be RB. You can put rest on there.
It come with a sound, right?
Y'all, it's thunderstorming outside. It's thunderstorming, and we was about to take Sage to the park, and while we was walking to the car, it started raining on us, so we went riding, as y'all seen in them clips before this one. This corn is so good. I don't usually smack y'all, but this shit is fire. 3 left. I'm gonna eat 1 more and save 2 for when my wings is done in the air fryer. The velocity of this corn, the magnitude is so good. And Sage's so pretty. He think I'm gonna get him one. No, sure. You just ate your chicken entree and your kibble. Your meal was better than mine. I was gonna go ahead and do my makeup for y'all and do a girl talk, but it's 12:24. And when I finish eating, I'm gonna go lay down, which I know is not good, but hey,
It's raining.
it's raining. Exactly. Thank you. It's raining, so I have nothing but time on my hands to film that for y'all. So I'll probably do that a little later. I'm about to go ahead and finish cooking my food in the air fryer, and we just gonna spend the day together for a couple of hours or whatnot. How's my hair look, y'all? My hair still look good. My camera gets delivered Monday, and when it comes to a peach sweet tea, I will whoop your ass about a peach sweet tea. But my camera gets delivered Monday, and I'm gonna have to learn how to work it to make sure I'm doing it right. And I don't know if I have to set this to anything for like the quality, but I'm gonna have to play with it for a little bit. So the weekly vlog might get cut just 2 days, so y'all will see me Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then that way Saturday morning y'all will get that weekly vlog. But I posted a poll on my Instagram. I was asking like my viewers what they wanted to see next, and one of them was girl talk plus makeup. So I guess that's what we're doing next. I guess I could put that in this video too, because I'm seeing like y'all like those long videos, so I'm trying to keep that going until I posted it. Y'all, I know I have a small YouTube following and everything, but I think I'm at 20 views and I posted that video 3 hours ago, so that's half of my subscribers right there. And yeah, but I'm gonna stop yapping y'all head off right now because I feel like I'm just rambling, trying to get some footage. So I'm gonna call y'all back. Bye. I'm back, y'all. I'm about to water floss real quick. I got my tip. Let me see with some water in here, or at least some mouthwash. Mouthwash in here. It's gonna go right in there. Bow. It's ready. It's ready. And she's ready to go. BRB. Okay, chat. We finally starting on our girl talk series. So I feel like first thing first, I want to touch base on basically the things I wish I knew before turning, I guess I could say 23. So starting out when I was in high school, I used to switch boyfriends like crazy. And I'm not even trying to be like bragging on it or anything, but I was the type where like if somebody was doing something I didn't like, or if they cheated on me, I would literally leave them and I would get a new boyfriend. And I guess I can say with like my younger mentality, I didn't think nothing of it, but now it's just like if I could go back in time in like high school, I probably wouldn't have talked to any of those people that I did talk to, which I don't claim them as relationships at all, because we were kids. We didn't know anything at all. We just knew we liked each other, so we would talk to each other outside of school. I would literally call it that. But it shaped my mindset for where I am now. And luckily, I went through that phase of talking to different people in a short amount of time, to where now it's kind of like I don't have any intentions on doing that at all. In my 20s, 30s, 40s, however old I get, I don't have any intentions of doing that. Simply because I've had my fair share of that. And I know it's plenty of fish in the sea, but it's very important to pride yourself in not letting a lot of spirits, or shall I say souls, experience the type of person you are. Experience who you are. It just gets to experience you in general. So there was a time where I was graduating high school, and of course, like I was lonely, about to get ready to go to college. I'm not even gonna say lonely. I was just bored, about to get ready to go to college. And there was this guy that I started talking to during COVID 2020. If you know, you know, you didn't have nothing but time on your hands during that year. I'm about to do my makeup. We're going to start off with e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I don't know any really good primers. I just know this one was in my price range, and I was seeing a lot of people on YouTube use this. So he posted on his story like a to be honest thing. He DM me to be honest, and we just went from there. And from 2020 to 2023, I was with this person 24/7. We eventually got into a relationship, all behind that one to be honest post. I can say that relationship showed me a lot of different things that I needed to work on within my character, within like the relationship I'm in now, and just things that I knew I didn't want to tolerate, or things I knew I wanted to tolerate. But mentally, I wasn't strong enough to walk away from a relationship at all. Like the person I was in high school wasn't that person anymore. I had got so tied into being with this person because we spent 24/7 with each other. And what I learned from that is it's very important to have a life outside of your partner, independency, friends, people, basically your community, because you never know when that relationship will end. And I definitely can say I learned my lesson in that area, because the relationship did indeed come to an end for the better. So I didn't really have friends while I was in that relationship until I guess I could say year 2022. I mean, I would have friends here and there, but we would just eventually stop talking. Like we would end up going our separate ways, and it was never any beef or anything. We were just on two different paths. We were young. They were talking to guys. I was in basically like a committed relationship. So once I basically just started getting like too tight in a relationship, and I guess he started to realize how dependent I was on him. He didn't like that, and y'all, I promise I'm not moving this fast in this video. I had to speed it up because I did a lot of talking and I didn't want to bore y'all. Okay, let's get back to the video. could understand that. So there would be times like he would want to break up, and I wouldn't want to break up. And I started to realize like I didn't have a life outside of this person. I wanted that to be my end game, when in reality, it was just I had separation anxiety, and it's another word for it. I basically didn't. I don't know. I guess I can't say it was just separation anxiety, honestly. I depended too much on that relationship, solely on that relationship. So I used to catch him like texting other girls and everything, and I definitely can say with me experiencing that at such a young age, I'm glad I did, because now that's not something that I would tolerate. And I can't say I tolerated that when I was like I was 19, 20, 21. So I would walk away from that type of stuff now. That's not something that I would tolerate anymore, because it helped me learn my worth. It helped me learn that the person that is for you will not treat you that type of way. Your husband will not sit there and talk to women in your face. Your husband will not sit there and lie and say that that's not something that they would do to you and then turn around and do it to you. It's more so of manipulation. Please know that it never has anything to do with you, and it has everything to do with their character and how they feel towards you. It is how they feel towards you that speaks about it. I should not have to elaborate on what that means. So in that relationship, I just learned that it's very important to have basically your community. And I can say when push came to shove and the relationship did come to an end, I had a community, because I realized that when we would break up, he had everything and I had myself and my family. And one thing I can say, through all the ups and downs, my mom was always there for me. Shout out to her. My mom used to sit there and hold me while I was crying, and she would be crying because her baby was hurt behind stuff that I didn't even have to go through. And I always tell myself, I never want to put my mom in a situation like that ever again. I never want her to have to sit there and watch me hurt behind a boy over them cheating on me when I didn't even have to go through that at all. So once my mindset started to develop and everything, I realized that it was indeed not love. If anything, it was a trauma bond, because we both went through the same thing. And I guess I can say the year 2021 for me and him was such a challenging year. I don't want to elaborate because that's in the past, but it was both a challenging year for us. So we kind of had each other, and no matter what we went through together, or no matter what you go through with your partner, that should not overweigh the disrespect that they do towards you. Because at the end of the day, again, if that was somebody that is meant for you, they wouldn't treat you like that. And there'll be several times where I would pray to God and ask him to show me this man character. I just sprayed some morphine on here. I would pray to God and ask him to show me that man character and show me a piece for me. God would take me through the ringer. God would take me through the ringer. And that's one thing that stuck out to me, was God would deliver every single time I would come to him about that relationship. And I'm so thankful still to this day that even though it was times where I wouldn't leave after God showed me what I needed to see, I'm still thankful that he answered my prayers and gave me the strength enough to completely walk away from that relationship. Because there was once a time where I did not think I would be able to live without that man. Because when times were good, they were good, but the bad outweighed the good. And I just felt so low of myself, and I started to realize my self-worth. I started to realize like there's more to life than this, and I'm thankful that I'm in a good relationship now. But to any young girl out there that has gotten out of a long-term relationship, I can say it is best to focus on yourself, focus on your goals, because a relationship should not get in the way of your goals. It should not get in the way of your dreams and aspirations that you have in life. If anything, it should take you closer to it. And I found myself getting warped into his goals and his aspirations in life, and I didn't have time to focus on mine. So once I did leave that relationship, it was like all my goals eventually started falling in line for me. My grades were amazing. I was passing classes with all A's, y'all. And by the end, my GPA was messed up because I stopped focusing on class and started focusing on my social life more. When in reality, I should have been focusing on class and less on my social life and less on that relationship. But I'm just glad that at this age I am now, I know right from wrong when it comes to being in a relationship and having a life outside of it. And it has helped me know that if I go back for my master's, I know how to solely focus on that master degree and not so much on my relationship, because any healthy relationship, it will push you towards that master degree and not more towards that relationship. It'll be healthy to where you can be able to go out and do stuff for class, and you won't have to think twice about what your partner is doing while y'all are away from each other. And when it comes to friendships, I can say when it is time to depart from each other, don't ever think of it as a bad thing. If anything, y'all have two different things going on in life. You can be on one path and that person can be on their path. Everybody has their season with you. Nobody is permanent, and it's okay to let people have their alone time from you. It's not good to solely depend on somebody. And I found myself doing that in my friendship. It was like when I left my last relationship, I solely depended on my best friend for, like, I guess I can say, security. And I'm so thankful for her being there for me in that time, because I'm a very high demanding person, and there'll be times like we would just sit on the phone 24/7, or I would go see her every single weekend, but she was always there for me, and I appreciate her for that. But it did get to a point where I can understand that I'm becoming overbearing, and I'm being a little too needy, and it was kind of hard for her to figure out what she wanted to do in life when I always wanted to go and party and stuff, because I was still getting over heartbreak. So I guess I can say, going into my adulthood and trying to make friends, I never want to be the reason why somebody cannot focus on their dreams and aspirations. I never want to be that friend that you feel like you have to talk to every single day, or else it's going to be a problem. I never want to be that friend that just is so needy and high maintenance. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that friend anymore. I have lived in 2 different states since basically I've been in my 20s. I moved to Orlando, Florida when I was 21, and then when after I turned 22, I moved to Tennessee, which is where I reside right now. And I have never been the type to get homesick. If anything, the only thing that would make me move back home is when something, and basically if something is bothering me and I need to go home for comforting. But I've never been the type to get homesick, because I have the mindset of it's so much out there that you can accomplish, to the point where I don't know why, but I feel like being at home hinders me from accomplishing those goals. I feel like I have to separate myself from my loved ones in order to get closer to my dreams and aspirations. And it's not because they're not doing anything. It's simply because the type of person I am, I thrive better when I am secluded from everything. I thrive better when I'm secluded from everything. And it helps me focus on what I need to be doing. It helps me focus on my goals, and not so much more on partying, going out and drinking and everything. Like, it's cool to do that. It's perfectly fine to do that in your 20s. Your 20s is for having fun. But I'm so hard on myself, to the point where I feel like if I even do the slightest of partying and drinking too much and having a heavy social, I feel like I'm messing my future up. I feel like I get sidetracked, and I feel like it'll take a lot for me to get back on track. So instead of having to even go through that whole entire process, I limit myself on it. But I can say, with me being a young girl, it's fun moving to different states, experiencing different things, and it helps you think about, if you even want to start a family, where you want to start a family and how you want to raise your kids. Every place I've lived in, like Orlando, I realized I don't want to raise my kids in Orlando, for the simple fact the hospitality there sucks. Nobody has manners. People respect is very minimum there. It's a very beautiful place to live in, but the people there, you could tell, well, I could tell they wasn't raised the way I was raised. They wasn't raised on respect and kindness and love. They was raised on feeling like that's owed to them. No, it should be earned. Honestly, it should be earned. But they feel like that is owed to them. And I just don't want my kids growing up somewhere where they're treated bad just off the strength of people don't know how to fucking act. So I knew, like, that's not a place that I want my kids to grow up in. And then living here in Tennessee, I could raise kids here, But the part of Tennessee I live in, if you know, you know, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. And I just don't want to go through that at all. I don't want to go through that at all. But of course, I moved here to be with my boyfriend, which was mutual. And I'm thankful for the experience I'm having. I'm thankful for being able to even make such a move like that at a young age. But I don't see myself living here long term at all. I don't want to raise a family here at all. I don't want to potentially raise a child that can get gunned down here just from being in the wrong place at the wrong time, because even in the good areas here, still bad stuff happen. And I just don't want to take those chances at all. I don't want to be that parent that is just worrying so bad about their kids to the point where my child feel like they're in jail because I'm the parent that don't want them to go out for the simple fact crime is so bad. So I guess I can say that's why I want my time here to be limited. I want to live in a new state, which is Texas, and see how that will go before I even think about having kids. And I also just want to give myself some time to experience life as well. Like I'm not in a rush to have kids at all. If anything, I'm in a rush to get my future together. That way, when I want to have kids, they'll be okay. They won't have to worry about anything. And it's always good to be with somebody that you can trust. If you don't have trust, you don't have nothing. If every time you talk to your partner and it feel like it's an argument, baby, I got some news for you. I got some news for you. My makeup is turning out really good so far. And I'm usually up on the mirror doing my makeup, but today I'm sitting down, looking at it from afar, and I have my contacts in, so I guess that's the plus. And these products that I'm using is products I've had for years. This is crazy. Now, if y'all have some tips on like makeup and everything, let me know, because I'm all for trying new things. That's how I feel as far as like relationships and friendships. I'm still in the process of like just finding a friendship that is worth actually my time. But I feel like here, everybody that's around my age, they're kind of like the party scene and stuff, and I'm a little past that. Like, I feel like the chapter I'm in my life right now, I want to do Pilates. I want to go and do yoga and stuff. I want to get into my health and everything. I want to do chill, relax stuff. I'm a simple girl, honestly. I want to travel. I want to have that homegirl that I can go and travel with and stuff. But when I did try to make friends here, it was a lot of drinking and everything, which nothing is wrong with. But in my last vlog, I told y'all how I gained basically 30 pounds within a year, from 115 to 145. That's a big difference for me. And drinking brings on a lot of extra fat, and I didn't want to do that, and I didn't want to be the friend in a group that was boring or anything like that. So I kind of just separated myself, especially with the chapter I was in my life. I hated my job so much, and they worked at my last job, so I just didn't want to be like conflict of interest or anything with them, knowing I was trying to get a new job and everything. This is turning out really, really cute. Really, really cute. Let me put some setting spray on. But it's very easy moving different states. As long as you have a plan and that deposit for that apartment, you're fine. You're fine, because when I moved here to Tennessee, I didn't have nothing but the money for the deposit and rent. That's all I had. No, I had my bed. I had my bed because my boyfriend brought his bed, and I had my TV. He had his TV, and we started from the ground up. We had to get a couch. We had to get bathroom stuff. We had to get the groceries. We had to get decorations. It's okay to start with nothing. It's okay to start with nothing, and it's also okay to bump your head a few times, because that's how you learn and grow from things. That's how you make those mistakes that's going to shape your future. It's good to bump your head early, because you don't want to be in your 40s and 50s still bump your head about stuff that young, like 20-year-olds is running laps around you on. And that's no shade, but I'm being completely honest. I don't really know what to do next. I don't have any lashes. I really want to try a wing, like an eyeliner wing. Let me see if I got something. Hold on. I need to learn how to do my eyebrows. I've never been the type to do anything to my eyebrows at all. And usually when I do my makeup, I have on lashes, which I just started wearing lashes last year. I ain't never been the type to go and throw on a lash like ever. But I realized like it's kind of needed with certain stuff. Okay, this don't look too bad. This don't look bad at all, actually. And that's a black lip liner. No, this is a brown lip liner. Y'all, this is the lip liner that I be using. I think I probably messed this one up. I haven't played in my makeup in so long. This is nice. Okay. Well, it's okay. I don't want to be the person to have eyebrow liners because, ooh, child. That's all I'm gonna say. That don't look too bad to do it, y'all. I don't think so. I guess I can get some concealer and fix it up. I really don't want to mess my makeup up. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I'm probably just not gonna do that, honestly. I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. I need to go in with some more blush. Or do y'all think this is enough? I don't know what to do. I guess I can go in with my lipstick. My lip gloss. I still have yet to figure out what I'm doing for my birthday this year. When I do my lip liner, y'all, I don't underline, I overline, which the lip liner is still on my lips because I have big lips, but I try to go as far as I can on the top of my lip. That way you can see how full my lips are. And they always just come together. I usually have on my lashes again. I'm gonna keep saying that. Which one do I usually use? I got this one and this one. Yeah. But navigating your life in your 20s can be so tricky because a lot of people come, a lot of people go. You just have to know how to continue moving forward when things don't go the way that you wanted them to go. And that's for relationships, jobs, friends, family, anything. Because I'm realizing like in my 20s, I've gotten so many no's and very little yeses, but that's because it's all for realignment. It's all for growth purposes. And a lot of those no's was sent from God. You're not meant to be everywhere. You're not meant to be everywhere. You're not meant to be in every room. Come in. And when I graduated college, y'all, oh my gosh, I got like 50, probably 100 no job offers. Like, I applied to so many jobs and I just kept getting no after no after no after no. It was so crazy. And that's because God was waiting. God was saving me, honestly. Like the job I have now, it is amazing. And that's because of the schedule. Obviously, like if you watch my videos, then y'all know I'm always saying I don't have to work on Fridays, work Saturdays or Sundays. And I'm able to sleep in during the week. Like I can go to bed at 11 and still wake up with an 8-hour rest. I be having to really pay attention. I be forgetting I have some long eyelashes because I'm so used to how I look with my lash clusters. I never do bottom lashes. Who am I feeling like? Who am I feeling like? I can't even see what I'm doing down there. I'm still getting used to these eyebrows. I never do my eyebrows. when I'm doing my makeup. But I have a little palette right here that I never ever use. I'm gonna try to use it today. Maybe put some pink up there, I guess. See how it looks? I probably should have put the pink up there before I did the and I'm gonna drag it out. Yeah. Oh wait, I don't think I like how this looks. What the hell am I in here doing? But y'all, when I had moved to Tennessee, I disappeared off the face of the earth. Like, if you didn't have me on Twitter or TikTok, or I guess Snapchat too, then you did not have a clue what I had going on. People probably thought I was somewhere pregnant. People probably thought I was somewhere in jail. Hell, some people probably thought that I wasn't with them no more. Like I wasn't here on Earth anymore. And that was because I deactivated my Instagram for a year, basically to get my mind right, to realign myself, because I finally made the move that I wanted to make, and I wanted to be able to keep everything that God had given me in order to make that move. And I can say when I deactivated my Instagram for a year, I learned so much about myself, and it also helped me get on a steady pace of finishing college. Like, I was supposed to graduate college, y'all, in 2024. I didn't graduate until 2025, and I knew when I seen all of my classmates graduating when they were supposed to, I was going to feel some type of way. I was going to start to question if I even wanted to finish college. Like, there was once a time where I was thinking about taking a break from college, because I just I got so discouraged. And I had moved somewhere here in Tennessee that was affordable, but it was kind of like the hood, and I didn't want to see where people was moving in, like people that's my age, that's doing really, really good in life, like basically content creators and stuff. I didn't want to see that and start hating where I moved and everything. I didn't want to see stuff on social media dictate how I should feel about where I had moved. And it was a nice area, like it was a nice apartment. I'm not gonna lie, I decorated so nice, but not gonna hold y'all, it was a little in the hood. So I knew that it was just going to take time and actually doing right with my financials to move to where I'm at now, because I'm in one hell of a nice area. My apartment is nice. I just need to decorate it and everything. But I wouldn't have been able to do any of this if I would have kept my Instagram for that year while getting myself together. And I knew once I did get myself together, I would eventually get my Instagram back, and that's when I would actually focus on life after college. So I just took that year off of Instagram to mainly focus on my timeline, focus on my physical and mental health, focus more so on real life and not the parasocial life. And I can say that I would suggest that to anybody that's my age or younger, or anybody that's older than me, to take a year off that one social media app that takes up 90% of your time throughout the day. Like, if you have almost 8 hours of screen time for that one specific app, you need to take a break and figure out what's going on. Why are you so attached to that one app? I'm just being honest. Please let go of the app for some months, or if you can, do a year, because you're not missing nothing. And like, even being off of Instagram for that year, it helped me basically get my priorities together. Y'all, I wanted a new car so bad, but with me being off of social media again, I knew, like, if I didn't need to get a new car, don't get one. My mom paid cash for my car, so I never had a car note. That was my first car. I didn't have a car note. You can't beat that. You can't beat that at all. So I knew I had told myself, well, like, I'm not going to get a new car unless I need one. And thank God let me have that car for, I want to say, 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. She got me that car in 2022. Or was it 2021? I think it was 2021 she got me that car. And it went out on me last year. No, she got me that car in 2022, and it went out on me last year. So I had that car, for 3 years. That car got me Houston, Texas trips, trips to Tennessee, trips all the way to Orlando. Y'all, that's an 8-hour drive from my mom's house. 8-hour drive from my mom's house. And I was easily doing that in that car. It was a 2012 Honda Civic. And it went out on me last year at the peak of summer here in Tennessee. I think it needed it was something dealing with the AC. The air had went out in that car. And I was just like, dang, it was right before graduation. Luckily, my boo had just got him a new car, so he was letting me drive his other car until I got my car situation together. So graduation was coming up and everything, and I still did not have my Instagram at the time. And I was just like, I'm going to focus on it when I get back from graduating college, because I had knew by then I wasn't going to take a graduation trip because I needed to get me a new car. So Graduation was over, and I went to the car lot up the street from my house, and y'all, no co-signing, no down payment. I gave them that car that my mom had got me, and I did not want to give them that car at all. I did not want to give them that car at all. I was going to use it as a second car and get it fixed and use it for work and let my new car sit until like trips and stuff or just luxury driving. And I ended up just trading it in because I'm just a girl. I don't know anybody up here that could fix that car for me, and I knew I wasn't going to want to drive it 6 hours down to where I'm from to get it fixed. So I ended up giving it to them. Why I pull off the lot with a 2025 Honda with 3 miles. I'm the first owner of the car. And I'm just like, bro, this is what happens when you go the course God puts you on. Because if I would have tried to get that car when I moved up here, that means I'm taking on a big bill on top of having rent. Luckily, I didn't have to pay any rent. My boo covered the rent for me. So I was able to sit there and stack my money and everything and wait until God put me in a position to where I actually needed to go and get the car. And I was thankful enough to be able to pull off the lot that same day with that car easily. So it's just always important to do some self-realization and ask yourself if you're doing everything you can in order to just be successful in life and live in real time. Like, it's okay to have social media and everything, but it's more important to be in tune with yourself. And I look at social media as nothing but monitoring spirits. Half the people that I have on my social media, I don't even know. Half of them I don't even see anymore. And yeah, I went to college with a lot of them people, but half of the people I still did not know. We just follow each other because we went to the same college. And some of them probably don't even like me because of some past stuff that's old, and they don't want to add me on social media. But it's just always good to be in tune with yourself, especially while being in your 20s, because I feel like your 20s is the same as being a freshman in college. What you do while you're a freshman in college is going to dictate the rest of those years while you're in college. So I feel like your 20s is the same exact thing. What you do in your 20s is going to dictate how you spend the rest of your life. God forbid something happens and you can get it taken off your record and everything, or it's easy to get over. But a lot of the stuff that we do in our 20s is detrimental to our future. So I just try to be intentional with every decision I make, intentional with everything that I intake, intentional with everything that I give my time to. My mic is going dead and my phone is going dead, so I think I'm gonna end it here. I hope y'all can hear me good. Let me see. No. Okay, y'all should be able to hear me. That was the fan going. But I don't know, I really don't want to take this makeup off because it looks so stinking cute. I just feel like it's imperative as a girl to be able to get yourself together when the time is needed. And I know, like, I can do my hair for occasions and everything, but I really just want to learn how to tweak my makeup and stuff. But I hope y'all enjoyed this chit chat with me. I might end it here, but then again, I don't know. I kind of don't want to end it here because I still have Sunday and it's nothing but 2:36. Let me check the weather. I don't know why Apple has started doing this. Yeah, it's raining. It's raining for the next hour. It's supposed to stop tonight. Long as it's still gonna be hot outside, I don't care about the rain. It can rain all it wants. But I kind of want to go take some pictures because the makeup looks good. The makeup's looking really good. It's looking really good. Do I want to put some pressing powder under my eyes? I feel like that's when I'm gonna mess it up. Let's put some pressing powder under there. It'll be okay. It shall be okay. I got the, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm not gonna put a lot of this because it's very pigmented. And it still look good. It still look good, hunty. It still look good, hunty. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and wash this off my face. And I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. I'm about to call y'all back around 6 or 7 because my boo has to go to his cousin's birthday dinner tonight. So it's just gonna be us, y'all. It's just gonna be us and Sage. Anyways, I'm gonna call you back. They had us in it on me. Go right ahead and for me, baby. I bet my love. I just been sitting here taking pictures, vibing. I just opened up me a cut water, trying to catch a vibe for real. I really don't want to take my makeup off because it looks so cute. I wish I had somewhere to go, but I don't. On top of that, it's raining outside, so I'm gonna just admire this look real quick. It's 3:36. I'm gonna take it off at 4. I'll probably find me something to take some pictures in real quick in the mirror. But then again, I need to take some face pictures, which I just did. So I guess that's enough. I spent nails on them. Hopefully I can recreate this look for my birthday. I feel like I can. Like, it's just so cute, so tea. Shot him at a boss like me. Oh yeah, this is my style. I'm gonna be keeping my hair like this for a good minute. And now that I see like my lashes is still there, because I thought I pulled them all out, y'all. No, baby, they're intact. Can y'all see? Yeah, I'm not even gonna be wearing lashes like that for real, because I know that I can achieve a cute little natural bead without needing lashes to feel cute. Yeah, the girls is taking it. I'm taking it. This is what I be talking about when I wish I had like some homegirls to go out to eat with. Go catch a vibe or something. A quick little vibe, a quick little 1-2. Get dressed up. Go sit in a nice restaurant or something. But it's okay. I'm gonna enjoy my own company. Y'all, we are currently at the dog park with Sage. We're gonna be out here for a little bit. Today really not consistent of anything. We're gonna get him a bath and finish cleaning up and getting ready for the work week. I woke up so confused because I did not know time went 4 hours, so I lost an hour of sleep. So I'm gonna probably go to sleep early tonight to make up for that hour. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Mwah.